Okay, I think it's live now.
All right.
So we could just start with the first one. It says, how many hours have you completed? And I've only completed half so far, but I'm going to go in this week and hopefully finish up the rest of them.
I only have, I'll be going on Monday for the food pantry and hopefully getting 4 more hours and being done with it.
What time is the food pantry at? 5:30?
Huh?
What time is the food pantry?
No, I go like in the morning at 10 o'clock, help them like unload things and then just like hang out.
Mm-hmm.
Like help out, I mean not hang out.
I'll probably go Monday too.
What about?
I
Okay.
just need 5 hours left. And then I've been doing the thrift store, helping unloading the truck for the thrift store and like sorting the media. So like looking at the movies and music CDs and making sure that it is what the CD says that it is. And then the food pantry on stocking, like pretty much stocking the boxes and whatnot and kind of like helping whatever. I think that one guy that's in charge of the food pantry at that time. I usually go on Saturdays. I just need 5
hours, something.
Yeah.
I have half of mine done too, but I'm going in this week to try to get the rest of it. But I've been doing like a lot of like cleaning up the book area because there's a lot of books, and then going through like all the clothing and stuff and putting it in the places it's supposed to be.
Yeah, I worked both at the food pantry and in the thrift store. And one day when I was at the food pantry, we were actually giving out the meals that we did, so that was kind of cool. And then I also worked in the thrift shop, and we just sorted toys, and we were putting out Christmas stuff last time I was there.
Yeah, they have a lot of Christmas stuff right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Should we do the preparation now?
Yeah.
Huh?
Taken pictures or done any of the required documents, and I haven't had any pictures yet, so I can take some next time we go in too.
Yeah, and also I looked on their online website. I don't know if we could use their pictures, but like they have some really, really great pictures of like their computer center and whatnot, and like their food pantry. But then we could also take some like personal pictures of like the area where they always have that free bread, like it's like leading to the
oh yeah,
that'd be like a really good idea. And then like I don't know, maybe take a picture of like their calendar, because usually they have a calendar of like all the events that they have going on.
Mm-hmm.
So that'd be like a really good idea to do too. Yeah.
And it would look good to put that in our PowerPoint too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have some pictures that I've taken, but I can take more when I go this week too.
Use the website pictures as long as we cite them that we got them from the website. I mean, I don't see why not.
Yeah, we just cite where we got them.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
Let's see what else. It said required documents. I think maybe that's talking about like the review that we have to do. That's due by week 14.
Like what the supervisor has to sign off on?
Yeah. I tried giving it to them the first day, but that's kind of what he said in his instructions, I thought. And then they just said hold off until the end, and then whoever you mostly work with will fill it out.
Yeah, that's what they told me too.
Okay.
Just wait until you're done with all of your hours.
Okay, good. So we're all on the same page then with that too. Are you guys just gonna give
them out on Monday? The other questions. What are you learning? Joys, challenges, insights? Going by, or am I just off completely?
Said, what are you learning?
Wait, where are we at?
I think working in the food pantry has been the most, like I've gotten the most out of that, just because you can work directly with the people that are using it, especially if you go on Tuesday, Thursday at night. The thrift store, it is still helping, but you're kind of more in the back, at least I have been, so you don't really see the people utilizing it as much.
Mhm. Yeah. About thrift stores, that's really nice. The fact that actually it's a backbone of the whole operation, because they can afford to do everything because they get money from the thrift store.
Oh yeah.
You don't even think about it, but they sell quite a bit of stuff in there. I mean, every time I've been there, it's been packed. Not packed per se, but it's been really busy. So
Yeah, they
it's
always
really
Yeah,
interesting
get
to see
all of
that.
their money from them.
Yeah. I don't know, like when I was at the
Mhm.
food bank, I don't know, like I just feel like it's so, I don't know if I'm like super emotional or whatnot, but like when I see the families come in, it's like I try not to like look at them and whatnot, or like try not to like kind of like listen to their conversations and whatnot. But it's like I almost feel really, really sad. But like I shouldn't feel sad, but I almost feel sad for them. It kind of like, because
Mhm.
a lot of the people that I saw that came in were like probably like refugees or like immigrants, and I know that St. Vincent helps a lot with like incoming refugees from like war torn countries, and like when I look at them, I feel like really, really sad. But I don't know, like I'm glad that they provide like a really good service, just because like the food that they provide is very nutritious, and it's kind of like in a sense healthier as opposed to like just giving them canned stuff. They get like potatoes, they get like fresh produce and whatnot. And I thought that that was really great. And I didn't know that um, food pantries were taking the initiative to have healthier nutrition. And I thought that that was really great.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They have in there. I was amazed by the like actual fresh meat. That's
Yeah.
like
I thought that was pretty
really
cool.
nice.
Yeah, that was really great that they could provide that.
In like big bags of lettuce and cheese and stuff too.
Yeah.
Eggs.
Yeah,
So then the next,
literally everything almost.
yeah,
Yeah.
the next category on here is communication, and just like talking about how our communication is with each other and during the project.
I think we've been pretty good about that. Like we've
Yeah.
been communicating in our group chat, kind of keeping updated on what needs to be done. So, and
Yeah.
I think we've all done pretty well at like accommodating each other's schedules because we all have different schedules. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And we're all completing the hours on our own, but we're still getting everything done, completed that we need to do.
Exactly.
Thank you.
I'm gonna do text messages too if we need to. Like we've been able to, for each other. And
Yeah, definitely.
and I think it's good, like, even though we're doing our hours individually, like, we throw a text in there every once in a while saying, like, I'm going to be there if anybody else wants to go. So I think it's
Yeah.
good that we're keeping that communication open too. So,
I've actually met a lot of other Mercy students too.
Mhm.
Like there's always a bunch there, which is kind of cool because that looks good for our school,
Yeah, exactly.
and we're all helping out. We could talk about, so that's kind of the next one is teamwork. That's kind of the same thing. Like we have good teamwork
I've never
because
seen anybody.
would you say you cut out for a second?
This is internet line.
You're getting cut
No,
out a
it's
little.
not. Okay.
Are you good now?
It's just really laggy my internet. I don't know if everybody is experiencing the same thing or just like my connection.
Mine's a little bit laggy sometimes too.
Okay. Next one. Because I think me and you have like different questions.
I'm going off of the self-assessment that he posted.
Oh, I thought we are supposed to do like the 4 questions that we're supposed to fill out at the end, us like during our.
We could do those too. I'm sure it'll go over all of these too on the self-assessment. I wasn't.
yeah, I see what you're talking about.
It's like
What's the next one?
How has your team project experiencing and development your servant leadership skills? So how has develop our servant leadership skills, basically? Be specific.
Yeah, so I think that's like
The whole outreach to community and being part of the kind of teaches us to be servant leader. They're helping less fortunate, taking time from our day, our schedule, and helping others.
Yeah. And I think one important part is like understanding, kind of like when we work at that St. Vincent, is kind of like understanding what's going on in our communities and all the services that they do have to offer. Like if we ever come around or know a person that's going through a hard time financially or like with any social work, like we could lead them to that path of St. Vincent so they can like get help or something like that. It's taught me to be, I guess, more understanding of what's going on in my community and not just like kind of like doing my everyday routine, like going to work, going to class and whatnot, kind of like looking around and being like, wow, like, because I live near campus, really close by. And like sometimes when I go to the gym, I see some homelessness and it's really, really sad. It's not that much homelessness, but it's really, really sad. But just kind of like opening my eyes to like what's going on around me and being more aware of the things and having the ability to like lead people to St. Vincent. I thought that was really great. That's what I've taken. Yeah.
I think the resources has been the biggest thing for me too, kind of like you, just like not knowing that they're there or what they do. And if we don't even know that, how is someone else that's living homeless going to know that too? So
Yeah.
I think it's nice that we could spread St. Vincent's word.
Sure.
Do you have the next question? Or is that 3 or 4?
That's it.
Well, we can finish this
The
one
first
then.
one was what specific services you are providing, but we went over that, and then the hours and what that.
So then the rest of this one is pretty much the same thing, just respect for each other, which we have, and good teamwork and communication. Servant leadership example.
Yep.
We've already went over that too on each of the things that we've done with the food pantry and thrift store. And then it says project completion, which we're still working on. So, and then I'll send out the PowerPoint in like the Gmail one, so we can do it like all together online and get that one submitted before I think it's due next week, just the rough draft.
Yeah. We need a team consensus statement on how we will complete the team project successfully, which, I mean, obviously we're communicating through text and talking now about how we're going to get this done. And once we get a rough draft going, I think it'll all kind of fall.
Didn't we have that on our other that we had to submit?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've already made a consensus statement.
Yeah, I think the first one we did it too.
Yeah. So, or maybe we can like look at it in the past and then kind of like change it if our views changed or whatnot or whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe,
I can try and dig it up and then send it to you guys too, so we can see if we want to like tweak it or anything. I think I still have it in one of our documents that we had to turn in.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
So we need to do the PowerPoint, and then we need to do the presentation. What else do we need to do by the end? Is it those two things?
What confuses me is like when I look at the timeline for the project. The timeline. It keeps lagging. I don't even know. Because when I look at the time, it shows that next Monday we have the PowerPoint.
You cut out at the end. I heard PowerPoint. I know we have the rough draft PowerPoint due next week.
I'll pull up my syllabus real quick and look. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
It's lagging a little bit.
I'm lying. I can do it.
And we can work
it's lagging like crazy.
and we can work around when you have to go out of town
Do you
too.
want to stop huh?
Yeah, I can stop it and then we can talk about it.
Yeah. Go ahead and stop it.